Morning, everyone. Welcome to the C&J Art Adventure and Family channel. So yesterday we looked at a new apartment, well, another apartment, not new, in Boedo. Less than half the price of this apartment or this house we're renting now. In other words, extremely affordable. And we agreed to rent it. So now we will be moving. Within the next month, we'll be moving from here. Yesterday morning, my stepson and I were cleaning up this patio. This was before we looked at the apartment and agreed to move there. But I knew we had to move, and so I had to clean up. I had all these aloe vera plants, and these things reproduce like crazy, and I wanted to keep all of them, but it just wasn't possible because they reproduce like crazy. And so I had to narrow it down to just a few, and I picked the original, the mother plant, and then two offshoots, two of the baby offshoots. And I don't know about these trees. I've had these trees since 2012, and I'm not the best gardener. Obviously they're not doing so well, so if they survive, we'll take them with us. I have to check if any. It's because it's been so hot. Well, I can see new leaves here, so maybe this one will be okay. This one I'm not so sure of. Oh wait, yeah, it's still alive. Yeah, I'm not a good gardener. In any case, I got rid of a ton of aloe vera plants. We have to get rid of this cholango. You know, when we first moved here, I was happy, but I didn't feel like this place was perfect. I didn't love this place. Like, the patio is nice, but look, it's mainly looking out at our neighbors' houses, the backs of our neighbors' houses. And I did not like that. But I do love looking at the sky. I love our kitchen. That's too small for two people to be in. I mean, two people can be in here, but it's a squeeze. Like, sometimes I'll be cooking and Juan will be getting a drink, or vice versa. And we're like right on top of each other. And here because there's no cabinet, so it's always been a mess like this. Just a total mess. And yet, it all works. It's okay. And we have our workspaces, our entertainment space, my workspace. I love my workspace with my little built-in space where I put my shelves there. I remember when we first moved in here and I saw that little nook, I envisioned those shelves right there and thought, I gotta get some shelving or cubes or something. And I did. And then my view, whenever I get mentally tired during the workday, I just look out here. I haven't liked the bars, I must say. I mean, I know it's to keep people from breaking into your home and robbing you, but also a lot of trucks drive by here and it's really noisy. There will not be any bars on the new place we rent because we'll be on the 4th floor, so it won't be necessary. There will be traffic though, because we're on a fairly busy street. It's a small street, but fairly busy. Anyway, I'm just kind of mentally preparing myself for packing up, moving all our stuff. Gotta take those pictures down. Gotta take the Star Wars shelves down. Definitely gotta put all our Christmas stuff away. This is going to be a very exhausting month. I really love this place. It's been so comfortable. It hasn't been perfect. Like whenever I need to do voiceover, it has been very tricky because, as you can see, we all share the same workspace and entertainment space. And so I have either had to wait for my husband and stepson to be out of the house, or I had to go to our bedroom and do the voiceover there. But in a way, it has made me better because I could do like 5-10 minutes worth of voiceover in the short time that it takes my husband to drop off my stepson at his mother's house. And that takes, 20 minutes. So it's forced me to get much better at narrating and to not, be such a perfectionist, because whatever I say, I basically make things up. I'm a fly by the seat of the pants type of person anyway, so just doing that kind of narration suits me. So I used to like write things out, and it had to be all perfect, and if I got flustered, I'd start all over again. It was just a very inefficient, really kind of stupid way to do voiceover. Thank God I don't do that anymore. But the apartment has a balcony, but it won't have a view like this. You won't be able to step out on the balcony and have the sky over your head. It'll be someone else's balcony vlogging all this, and then you'll just be able to see like right in front of you. So, that's a bummer. If we want to see the sky, we'll have to get out of the building. Unless there's a rooftop. I'm not sure. We didn't check. But still, it's like an 8-9 floor building. So that's a lot of steps or an elevator ride just to see the sky. It's also a long walk to a park. Like, I could go to either Rivadavia or Parque Chacabuco. So it's like right in between those, but it's like a 20-minute walk to either place instead of a very convenient 5-minute walk from here to Parque Chacabuco. I didn't like Parque Chacabuco so much either in the beginning. I mean, it was okay, but now I've grown to really like it. There's our recycling. We've kept these grapes for some reason, mainly for kindling to use with our chalengo, but now we're gonna throw this away because look, it's falling apart. I'm really bummed about that, but God, I should have covered it when it rained. Anyway, we've kept these crates first for kindling and now to put our stuff in when we move. We gotta get some boxes. We put that up for, what was it? It was either Juan's birthday or Nico's birthday a few years ago. And then we just never took it down. I hardly notice it's there anymore. There's our washer. I don't know if we have room in the kitchen for a washer. We didn't even check on that. It's a nice kitchen. The new place will be nice, but different.
¿Esta será la nueva casa?
Sí, nuestra nueva casa.
El lugar donde hay de
Ajá, ¿qué?
acá.
Oh, sí.
Bien, acá. Vengo acá, me pongo mi máscara y hago unos sprints.
Very good. Way to do, Nico. 2 bathrooms still, thank God, but so a little less room. Less room. But it's all to save money so we can move into our own house in a year, 2 years, 2 years tops. If we can do it in 1 year, that's what we'll do. But, you know, we were looking at all of these different houses for the past 6 months, hoping to move and checking the news to see what was happening in the country, if it was all going to shit yet. And I was all set to move into our forever home. But it looks like it's gonna have to wait. Oh well. One more thing I forgot to mention. I am going to miss having these stairs so much. Like, when there was too much noise down here, I could just go upstairs and take a nap or whatever if I needed to. Or I could work out, just go up and down these stairs if it was raining or it was too hot outside. Now what am I gonna do? Well, I'll figure something out. Morning, everyone. It is 6 in the morning. I've been up for an hour, unfortunately. I've been managing to sleep until at least 6:30 or 7 this whole week, but this morning I just, for some reason, woke up around 4:30 and could not get back to sleep. And so I got up around 5 and here I am. It's a really beautiful morning though. Countdown to moving begins. Wah, wah. I am drinking my formerly hot piping non-caffeinated beverage this morning. Well, it's still pretty warm actually. My husband and I watched some really good movies this week. Let's see. Wednesday, we saw the Keanu Reeves movie, Good Fortune, I think. Is that what it's called? Good Fortune with Seth Rogen and Keanu Reeves. It was just really funny, and I think conservatives will probably not like it, to be sure, but my husband and I found it hilarious. And that was something we really needed, just 2 hours of laughing. And then Thursday we saw another really good movie called Rental Family with gosh, what is that guy's name? The one from The Mummy. It was a movie about this expat, or this guy from Minnesota in Japan, now living in Japan. He's an actor and he takes a job with this acting agency that rents out their actors to pretend to be family members or whatever you need. Because in Japan, apparently, therapy is frowned upon, which I did not know. But anyway, a lot of lonely people in that movie, but the main characters at least found a way to make connections, meaningful connections. And then last night, Friday, we watched Sketch with David Hale, I think, as the father, and the father of 2 children, and they just lost their mother, and one of them is super angry, and she draws out her emotions in her notebooks. And her brother discovers this pond where things get repaired or brought back to life, brought to life, and they accidentally drop her notebook in the pond. And so her angry drawings go on to terrorize the entire town, and it was really good. It was about emotions and the healthy way and non-healthy way to deal with them. So that was good. We really needed like popcorn movies, things to take our mind off what's happening in our lives right now. Not just moving, but some family things that I won't go into. I'll keep that private. But yeah. yesterday was not easy. Yesterday was not easy for us, especially for my husband. But thank goodness we are part of a wonderful family. And yeah, nothing more important, I think, than friends and family during difficult times. Here is my view outside of my window at 6 in the morning. How beautiful. The sun underneath the clouds. And there's my tree. It was trimmed a few weeks ago. So, a little less of the tree. But anyway. Wow. Ooh, birds. I should be catching up on work because today we're going to clean up our future new home, which is just a little bit smaller. I would say this living space, including the kitchen, equals the living room there. So at least this space won't be that much smaller, but our balcony is definitely much smaller than our patio, and we do not have this stairway space to put our stuff. So yeah, this morning I was thinking, I think as soon as I woke up I was thinking, where are we going to put all our stuff? So that's probably why I couldn't go back to sleep. Here's the bathroom clean. I washed all the walls and the floors. I still need to, there's still a lot to be done. I also cleaned inside the cabinet there. Then washed the floor. So these are washed, but let's say maybe those drawers need to be cleaned as well. The floor has been washed, all of the walls, even the window, the fixtures, the knobs, toilets, bidet, sink, mirrors, this as well. This floor has been washed. Morning, everyone. It's 15 to 6, Sunday the 25th. And I've got my piping hot, non-caffeinated beverage, my decaf coffee, and here's the sky this morning. Beautiful morning. Man, I woke up at 4:30 this morning to go to the bathroom, of course, and then I just started thinking about the new apartment again. And yesterday I was thinking, how are we going to fit all our stuff in the new place? Are the stuff in our closets going to fit in the new closets? That's why I couldn't that's why I couldn't go back to sleep. Yesterday, I woke up at 4:30 again. I woke up at 4:30 yesterday as well. This morning I was thinking, how is our bed gonna fit? Which side of the bed am I gonna want to sleep on? Am I going to be comfortable on my usual side of the bed with the bathroom right there? And I don't think my husband will mind switching sides, so I don't have to be right next to the bathroom. But you know, that room is smaller. I don't think we can fit as much stuff in there in the room itself. Like the bed is probably going to take up a lot of room. And then how are we going to arrange the living room? And stuff like that. There's the sun coming up. You can see it on that side of the house, on that balcony up there. Gosh. When I woke up at 5, I went downstairs because I was thinking, well, I might as well start some work, get something done. I opened the door and I looked out here and it was pitch black still, and I was like, damn. I'd so rather be asleep. I mean, it wouldn't make a difference if, say, we weren't doing anything today, but this morning we're going to go back to the new place to clean up, and then in the late afternoon we're going to a birthday party, and so it's going to be a busy day. There's my neighbors down there. Another early riser. We don't know any of our neighbors, by the way, except by saying hi and bye as we pass them in the hallway. People here in general don't socialize with their neighbors, I've noticed. I guess they don't want to feel any sort of obligation with people they live so close to. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but I've noticed people are not so friendly to their neighbors. It is a beautiful morning. Wow, you can see the sun going over the horizon. Very hazy cloud cover. Man, I'm gonna so miss this. I mean, we'll have a patio. What am I saying? We'll have a balcony. We will have a balcony. I will be able to go out there and see trees. And I will see some sky. But like I said, we'll have a balcony above us. Another balcony. Since we're on the 4th floor, we'll have the 5th floor above us. It'll be more like this. I still prefer this. I can get used to anything though. You know, if I can't see the sky on our patio anymore, then that will motivate me to go outside more. So I'll find ways to deal with it. I was talking to my husband last evening, and I asked him, what was the favorite place you ever lived? And, ooh. And he said, definitely this place. I mean, he also loved a place he lived in his 20s when he was single and free, and he lived with his best friend, Dolly. He really loved that place. And I have to admit, I also love this place, but out of all the places I've lived, I also loved the place I lived in California when I was single and free. It wasn't the best apartment, but it was mine, and it felt cozy and comfortable. And yeah, I loved that place. But I also really love this place. I don't love those spikes on the walls. It's always made me uncomfortable to see them whenever I go out here. But I understand it is for security. And for that reason, it's like we do feel secure enough to leave our front door open during the day. You know, take naps on the couch and all that without any sense of worry about leaving our front door open. And so yeah, it's unsightly but extremely useful. Forgive me for sounding tired. I am tired. But I'll wake up in an hour or two. Here's my work station, my desk. 6 a.m. Yay. I think the reason why I'm waking up so early and not being able to fall back asleep, is because, I mean, I've moved so many times before, but it's just that, as I said, we really love this place. It's just been so comfortable here. And now we're moving into a place where we don't know if we'll be comfortable. Yesterday, when we were cleaning up the apartment in the morning, we took a break to buy some more supplies, cleaning supplies, and we were walking around the neighborhood trying to find a dia, and we couldn't find one. Like, we used to live in that neighborhood, not far from where our new apartment will be, but we never went to that part of the neighborhood. And so we don't know it very well. And we don't know where any of the grocery stores are there. We did find a Vea, but it looked like it was permanently closed. I'm not sure if that's accurate. We'll have to recheck. But it wasn't open in any case. And we did find a Chino, one Chino 2 blocks away, but no Dia, no Carrefour, none of the usual places. There's a Caniceria around the corner. That's really useful. Much closer than what we have now. Okay, I'm going to try to wake up and do some work.